People. Que pasa, sac passe, what they do. So the next thing that is popping in the news is all of the murders are the hits that are being put out on innocent people in Jamaica. And people, we see that it is a very disturbing trend because a lot of innocent people are losing their life. So anyways, I got a video on WhatsApp last night and I thought that this was appropriate to speak on. So anyway, people, take a look at the video and listen, and then I am going to give my views. So just based on the video, it is obvious that this man went into a supermarket or a wholesale or some place to buy something. And shortly after he went into the supermarket, a next man came in after him or behind him, and he pointed what seems to be a burner, and it seems like him squeeze about 2 or 3 times and it basically stick. So therefore this man is lucky. Him have to thank God him have to sleep on the same side of the bed that he slept on last night or the night before. So people, the moral of the story is that it shows you the power of the burner, because once the man squeezed 2 or 3 times and nothing happened, he felt hopeless. So him basically take for himself. And you see the people them in the supermarket or the wholesale, them take for themselves. And when the man that was supposed to be the victim also realized that everybody around, he did the same thing, him run and take for himself too. Only problem was he ran in the same direction as his alleged or supposed to be assailant. So now people, when we see all of these things happening in Jamaica, when we see so many innocent people on a daily basis on the news, like for example yesterday that lady that got taken away or got slapped away in the under CRV, it seems like she was coming from work. It seems like people are just going about their daily routine when they are being pounced upon some people, some evil man. So it only shows you, the darkness, it shows you the heart of people in Jamaica. That means that you can't trust nobody. Because we've also seen the latest trend in Jamaica where basically family members are setting up their own families that are coming to Jamaica. They are sending people to go stick up their own relatives and friends coming from the airport. Because people, trust me, it is no coincidence that you are coming from the airport and somebody know exactly when you are coming in or where you are going exactly. It makes absolutely no sense, because like them say, where there is smoke there is always fire. That means there's something in a something. So people, like we see, we can't trust nobody, because people will take you out because of what you have, because of jealousy. We see that people, we are talking about business people, have no problem in putting out a hit on their competitor. We see some man and woman have them problem. The next thing we know is the man send a man to take out his wife, vice versa. We see some friend and friend in an argument. It seems like nobody can communicate. So it seems like the easiest thing to do nowadays is to slap away people without any remorse, without any regards for life, point blank and period. So anyway people, like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. So the next thing that we see popping in the news is that it is said, or it is a fact, that some thief has broken into the grave of Fowl. Now people, when we listen to a story like this, we have to think the sort of law that Jamaica has sung, that now people all are robbed the dead to rotted. Now, when we listen to this story also, we have to wonder how ghetto fabulous are these people. How Jamaican people so bogo yaga, because it is said that they broke into the grave and thief him Rolex and Hennessy and Rete and Lele. Now people, let me ask you something. When you bury somebody, especially in a Jamaica, and you bury them with a Rolex. It is like you are rubbing butter on some puss nose. It is like you are highlighting. It is like you are calling for people to actually break in at the place because you know that Jamaica is a broke country. It is a third world country, and if somebody see a Rolex, especially the type of Rolex that Fowl is known for wearing, we are speaking about some presidential Rolex bezeled out in a all sort of rock. Me a talk about diamond. So therefore, like me say, you are alert people to come broken at the place and thief them sort of things there. And the next question I want to ask is, who buries their loved one with Hennessy? And I understand that Fowl is a party man and him like for drink, and Hennessy might have been his liquor of choice. But people, that is kind of bogo yaga. People, it is kind of ghetto. So anyway, like them say, you can't take the people them out of the ghetto, but you can't take the ghetto out of them. And that is no disrespect to any ghetto person, because I am also from the ghetto. Me just say, make the people them rest in a peace, not with Hennessy and not with no Rolex bezel out peace. Point blank and period. So people, you know, say all of the little fancy burial them what you see in Jamaica is done by basically one company. We are talking about Bright Light Company. And according to the CEO or the owner or the manager, he said that these coffins are built with all sorts of sophisticated lock. But people, the truth and the fact is that it is harder to get through the concrete barrier, especially if it is built with steel that covers these coffins. So therefore, if them get through that, then they can also get through whatever lock is put or placed upon a wooden coffin, point blank and period. So anyway, people, like me say, it only shows a new law that is going on in Jamaica as far as the people them too damn thief, them don't want to work. And they would even sing to the law of robbing the DEAD. So people will say that they are not partial to rob the living, and they are definitely not partial in robbing the DEAD. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole situation as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Now the next thing that is popping in the news is that we see that the Popo is putting in some work. They are actually investigating and actually solving crimes. And people, that is a good look. Because lately we saw that they arrested 2 suspects. We are speaking about 2 suspects that are wanted for robbery of 3 female tourists. We are speaking about on the Spur Tree in Manchester. Now people, this happened over the weekend, over the last weekend. So the police have captured them and they are now awaiting an identification parade for some more robberies. So people, the moral of the story is that we see that these are some notorious robbers. We are speaking about some 2-foot puss. We are speaking about some concrete jungle hyena. We are talking about the worst of the worstest, point blank and period. So they say that they are now awaiting an identification parade for some other robberies all over the place. So people, we see that these young youths in Jamaica now, them get lazy. All them want do, them want scam, them want thief, and them want KILL people. Them want everything the easy way. Because it seems like all they do is every day them get up and watch BET and watch Lifestyle of the Rich and Famous, and them don't have no talent. Because people, the truth and the fact is that being a puss, being a thief, being a concrete jungle hyena, that is not a talent. That is not sustainable. You can't get up every day and do the same old thing, because you know give nobody nothing to put on. So therefore whatever people have, it belongs to them. It does not belong to you. So like me say, it is not sustainable. And like the old saying goes, every day you bring the bucket go a well, one day the bottom I go drop out. So my point is that one day it is going to catch up on you. It is called karma, point blank and period. So anyways, according to the police, it is said that these 3 tourists, one of them is a German and 2 of them are British nationals. It is said that they stopped at the Clarendon Park to get some food. And while they were getting some food, it seems like some men put something on the car, under the car, in the car, rete and lele, I don't know. So anyways, it was said that after they finished having their meals and left the Clarendon Park and was headed down Spur Tree Hill, it seems like they developed some complication, some mechanical problem in them car, and them hear all sort of thing in the engine and rate and lele. And when they stopped, they were pounced upon by two men in a Toyota Probox motor car, and them robbed them of jewelry, them robbed them of phones, and them robbed them of cash, and them make a getaway. So anyways, it is said that some passers-by realized exactly what was going on, and they alerted the Popo, and the Popo gave chase, and they caught these men in an area called Kingsland area in Manchester. So people, we see that the chicken came to roost, and like me say, it catch up on them, and them get catched by the Popo and Rete and Lele. So the thing that is strange about this whole situation is that the Popo have theorized that these thieves, them have put something on the people them vehicle, under the people them vehicle, that are causing the vehicles to break down. Now people, when we think about that, we are think about some James Bond, we are think about some Mission Impossible something. And people, the truth and the fact is that most of these thieves in Jamaica, them duns, them dumb, them don't have no sense. And that is why they are thieving. Because it's easy for everybody to thief. Because the hardest thing to do is work hard for a living. Point blank and period. So anyway, my theory is this. When we analyze things, we start from the simplest to the most complicated. And we know say a car have a radiator, and at the front of the car it have all sorts of vents. So therefore the people, they might just punch at the radiator with a sharp object, and the water leak out and the engine overheat, and then it cause it to break down or stop. So therefore that might be a theory that is better than the police's theory. Point blank and period. My next theory is that they might have put something for kind of stuff up the muffler, because if the hot air or the smoke can come out of the muffler, it might cause complication in the engine. So that is number 2. Number 3 is that they might have disconnected some sort of cable. Some sort of cable will lead to something very important that stops this vehicle from running after a little while. So therefore, people like me say, I don't know, but based on the police theory, it makes absolutely no sense. So anyways, people, that is my views and opinion on the whole situation. And like me say, it is just my opinion and views. It is not the gospel. Your opinion and views can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section.